Hey, it's Rick here, and I want to show you a new company that's come on the market for iPad 2 cases. They're called Devicewear. You can see their website at devicewear.com, and you can purchase their case from Amazon. And I'm showing it to you now. It's called the Deft Detour 360. This case looks very similar to the Targus VersaView 360, but it actually has some features that the Targus doesn't. So let me show you the case up close and personal. Hang tight towards the end of this video because I also have a coupon code for you guys for this case, should it be something you're interested in checking out. Let's go ahead and have a look. So as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Devicewear is a new company. This is their first case, to my knowledge, that they've come out with. It's called the Detour 360 for the iPad 2. Here's the packaging that it comes in, and you can see pretty high quality stuff there. It does include a full screen microfiber wipe, and when I say full screen, what I mean by that is if you lay that microfiber wipe on top of your iPad 2, it covers the full screen. Now, a couple of things I want to tell you about this case before I put the iPad 2 in it. It does look very similar to that Targus case that I showed at the beginning of the video. However, the Targus, and I've seen that case personally in my local Best Buy, has blue stitching instead of the black stitching here. It also has a blue interior, and this has a black interior, so more of an executive look. And the other key feature that this case has that puts it over the Targus, in my opinion, it incorporates the sleep awake feature. So the Targus doesn't do that. Now, a couple of things that you want to know about this case. This is a snug fitting case here. So when you insert your iPad 2 into the case, you're going to want to put this enclosed edge in first, is what I would say, and then you're going to snap the edges in, and it just snaps all around the edges here. So you can kind of have a look at it, and you can make sure that it is firmly seated in place. You can see like this corner here isn't all the way, so I just push that in, and it now seats all the way in place. Once you've done that, your iPad isn't going anywhere, so you can see here, let me flip it upside down, it is not falling out. It's purely in place and secure. Now, as I mentioned, it does incorporate the sleep awake, so check this out. Comes on, shuts off. And if you fold this all the way around to the back, there's no issues with the magnets putting it to sleep. This case does feel slimmer or thinner than the Targus case. I've held that in my local Best Buy, and it just seems thicker to me. Now, this area is open, so you do see the Apple logo. If that's of concern to you, you probably want to put a back shield on here just to make sure. This is how everything looks on the underside. And you can see that everything is exposed, so you don't have any issues with your sound getting obscured or obstructed in any way. This whole side is enclosed. As I mentioned, you've got an opening here to show your logo. You also have all of your controls accessible, and you can see that. Same with the camera, and then also along the top side here. There is a strap here, and that is to keep your case closed when it's not in use, because it will not stay closed on its own. So the strap just closes, and it serves two purposes. It's also going to cover the camera hole, so you can see how it does that when it is closed. Now, when you open this case up, the way that this works, you can, of course, use it in book mode, as I've shown you already, or you can put it into stand mode. And there's a couple of deep grooves on this that are going to keep it nicely in place. So you don't have to worry about this falling if you're using it in your lap. And I find that that stand mode works pretty well. The unique thing about this case is the swivel mechanism. And this is why this is cut out and built this way. This will swivel just like this. And it goes into portrait mode. And now you can use a stand in that position, or you can use it in that position. So if you're FaceTime chatting, it really does serve its purpose quite well. So a couple of different options for you when you're using this case. This is how it looks close up, and it is a leather-like material. The stitching is very well done, and again, everything looks really nice up close. You've got some branding right here that says Deft Devicewear. But overall, even though I don't have that Targus case, like I said, I've had my hands on it at Best Buy. I prefer the look and the feel of this case a little bit more. It looks a little more professional, definitely with the sleep awake feature. You get that added benefit as well. And it has a little bit more flexibility with the ability to swivel this around and use it for your FaceTime chat or reading or whatever you'd like to do. So real good case in that regard. Now I do have a code for you guys. If you're looking to purchase this case off of Amazon.com, put in the coupon code METAGAME, that's METAGAME, and that'll get you 10% off the purchase of this case. If you guys have questions or comments, please let me know. Otherwise, take care, everybody, and have fun.